Alright, we're going to look at the transmission adaptive pressures, tap adapts as they're sometimes known as, on this 2000 Chevy Lumina. It's, I don't know, 3100 V6. It's got a 4T65E transmission. I'm using the Solus Ultra, and having said that, I'm going to go through and instead of selecting engine, we're going to select the transmission data. Okay, we'll let that load. I got the engine off, just so you know. Let's go ahead and look at data display. We're not looking for codes. We're looking for data. We've already looked for codes. We're going to go down to just transmission adaptive data. This is similar to long-term, short-term fuel trim as far as adapting to wear or changes. What I think we have with this particular setup, though, is a sticky electronic pressure control solenoid, an EPC. So this represents during my 1-2 shifts, okay, as I have these little steps or stages as the EPC changes position. So it's adapting to jump the pressure up a little bit, maybe 10 PS, 10, I'm not even sure what 10 means. These values max out at 29.7. Okay, and the next one's 13, and we got 16. When they start getting into the mid-20s, then we probably have more of some transmission wear. But if they're in the teens, we're probably looking more for a solenoid, an EPC issue. Okay, so I'm going to back out, and the 1-2 shift where the transmission operates a whole bunch, they seem to get more adaptive, values occurring. We're still in the 1-2 shift range. Still in the 1-2. Here we go. Now we're into the 2-3. 2-3 starts here from the 2-3 shift, second to third. All right, 4 psi, 5 psi, 6 psi. So again, we're starting off with some values of in the 12, 10, 16. There's that 18, 14. Okay. Again, we're in the teens and lower. We're optimistic. This is probably more of a electronic pressure control solenoid problem. Now we're into the 3-4 shift adaptive values, and these tend to be less because once we're getting up to that speed, pressures don't have to change and adapt so much as we are as compared to accelerating the car. By this point, the car is moving pretty good. As you'll notice, there'll be a whole bunch of zeros on this 3-4 tap adapt setup, or the values. So anyway, there's just a little lesson on transmission tap adapts. And again, if they're in the teens, which I'm going to go scroll back to here. Here we go. We're more inclined to hopefully believe that it's going to be electronic pressure control. They stick. And instead of being incremental clear up through the range, they kind of change a fair amount during the bottom end of the shift.